Okay, so today I am trying to make some headway on preparing the beams that are going to go underneath that small knockdown house to support the floorboards, or support the floor, because two of the beams have rotted out. I don't know if they're teak or not. I doubt it, because the other ones are fine. But they kind of fell out and they're rotted out, so I ripped them out. But it's a small crawl space under there. It's going to be tight, but I think I can do it. I had a little bit of an earlier video I made about the hydraulic jacks I bought to help me push it up into place. But the two boards, actually I have three, but I only need two. Look over here. These two white boards, they're teak, but they're painted. But I also noticed that they each have major nail fest going on in there. There's probably 18 nails, you know, like 3 penny nails, you know, the big ones, stuck in the sides of all of these. And once the nail goes in, that teak, using your hammer, yeah, that's not going to happen. So I've elected to, you know, cut them off. So that's what I'll be doing, cutting off all these nails. You know what I mean? Yeah, also with no goggles or footwear. Yeah, the cutter definitely makes short order of getting all these off. The ones that are bent over and hammered flat are a little bit more difficult, because you tend to have to cut into the wood, and I really don't want to cut the wood, because then the previous cut is uneven, right? But let me get to it. Back at you. Well, that's done. Gotta watch out for those hot nails with your bare feet. Anyway, time for a Pepsi. Well, let's see if we can't get those beams over to the knockdown house. See how they line up. I bought a, where is it? I bought a face shield, so when I'm underneath the house, all that crap wants to fall on my face, it can. Alright, let's get back at it. Okay, so over here at this is the small knockdown house, one we first built like 15 years ago or longer, I don't know. But I got the wood down here. I brought all three of them because I saw that one of them, which is actually probably the best one, unfortunately, has a crack in it. I got a little split for the first couple of feet. I'm probably gonna have to sew that, or just, you know, put a metal, like a metal staple, screw that down, hold it together if I want to use it. So I'll start with these other two white ones, but give you an eyeball of what we're dealing with here. Oh my gosh. So you gotta get down underneath there. This is underneath the house. You can see it's kind of a tight crawl space, but you can also see right, you should be able to see it. I can't, right there, yeah, there's that piece hanging down. That's kind of what's left of the board. These are the boards. They're pretty, you know, there's some you know,
creatures living there, but the board's in good shape, except for that one right there, and then this one right here, I think, in the middle there is getting too eaten. So I gotta get under there and replace them. And the idea is to just, like I say, I'm gonna put a cement brick down here, put the hydraulic jack on it, get that board up in place, put a cross piece of board to hold it, and then just jack it up until it pushes it in place, and I'll do it down there on the other side also. And then you know, with any luck, I'll be able to go in the upstairs, you know, in the cabin here or whatever, and tack it down, or I should say screw it and cinch it up. Alright, so wish me luck. Anyway, that's the challenge, that's the project, because we really want to get the Knockdown house in good shape. Still have some work in the bathroom. I repaired a bunch of the tile already, but over years of using just the hard water in the you know, well, it it stained that tile with that oxide. I'm gonna try and get rid of that. I don't know if you can see also in back of me while I'm doing everything, I'm burning more charcoal, because the goal is to get rid of that get rid of that wood pile over there, so I can have that room, start having more room to do stuff. Can't really just move the wood, that would be an unnecessary roughness. I'd rather just move it into the burner and burn it. And amazingly enough, even the big old round 12-inch diameter logs go in that 55-gallon drum, they will burn in charcoal, because of the way that, you know, it's built with the holes in the bottom, and then I put that top barrel on there as a chimney to kind of pull that fire right through there. So yeah, pretty cool. Alright man, well, let's get under that house. Gotta go get my face shield. Back at you. Okay, so looks like I'm ready to go under there. I'm gonna try and keep, I got my little sleeves on, everything. Hope I don't suffocate. It's definitely hot, but you know, a lot of creepy stuff in there, man. Anyway, so if I haven't showed you this already, so I got my 2 hydraulic jacks and some wood plank to be able to put, I'm going to put the wood plank on top of the beam as I push it up. Hopefully the wood jack, or the car jacks, do not fail under the brick. If the brick gets crushed, that's a bummer. What I did though is I brought 2 extra pieces of wood, and actually even brought 2 more pieces of cement, 2 more bricks, in case I need to get the height. These go up pretty high, so I'll probably be alright, but this is my backup over here. And I don't know if I show you this from the market, but one of them old markets, they all sell old tools and stuff. And this is an old crowbar. It's almost like a rock climbing tool. Pretty cool. But I'm gonna get that in there because I have to chip out some of that old wood. Anyway, let me get under there, see what it looks like up close. I'll show you. Hang on. Alrighty. Yeah, I can see down. Looks like somebody went under there and trying to fix it one time. Might have to cut one of these boards, man. Hold on. Ouch. Gotta watch that, you know. That's what they did before. Somebody went up there, tried to help shore it up. I don't know why nobody told me about that. Use a staple like no. That does not replace a beam. Alright, hold on. Well, I measured the length before, and those beams would be alright, but now that I'm under here, I see the beams I want to replace run into the bathroom wall. So, fucking remeasure it. One of the other things I saw was that the beam on the end is notched up, which means I'm going to have to take the wood. First I'll cut it to the right length, and then on the bottom end I got to cut a notch out. Anyway, yeah, back at ya. Okay, well, what a nightmare. Anyway, see, so I had to kind of eyeball it, but I cut that little edge out because this is it's like a 5-inch, and that's like a 4.5 plus a little more. You know, these things are not exact. But anyway, I got it up there, and it's pretty solid for now until I tack it down. I put it right up against the old one where the nails were, so that way I could, you know, like when I'm on the in the house, I see the old nails, I'll know I can just move to the left a little bit. I should find the beam. And now I got to do this beam. This beam is still here, but it's spongy. So, you know, it's solid there, solid there. It's a little weak. I could skip it wait till it falls, but really, it's pretty good. This is pretty good. Pretty good. Alright, man, well, let me get out of here. Yeah. But it's cool, no bugs, no spiders, no snakes, no nothing today. You know, but a lot of old nests and stuff. So, anyway, more later.
Well, I should have actually videoed before, but this is the front door to to the small Knockdown house next to the front door. But Dot bought one of these on Lazada. This is a magic door. We actually had one of these in California. Didn't last that long, but it's pretty cool. Magnets. Just goes in, kind of, you know, shuts itself. Keeps mosquitoes out. Pretty cool. Anyway, I don't know if we're gonna be able to see in here. The light is freaking out. So in here, see, the floor's in good shape, but it was just not. It was giving away. But let me see where it was. Let me see. So that was that one. That was this one. It should be around here. Here. This one probably. So I'll have to nail. Actually, the first screw I put in, I'm gonna have to make sure that it is good. I have to go back under there. Anyway, so yeah, you can see this is a nice little, you know, knockdown house. Cat's bowls are over there. It's got a, you know, nice little refrigerator. Those are fold-away beds. Got a modern bathroom. But again, I want to. This gold is from the, you know, it's from the well water, because well water was being used in here when we weren't here, and you know, when I didn't have a filtration system. So, but let's get to it. Well, I consider that task finished. I just topped down, screwed it, cinched it up, and went back underneath and yanked on it, looked at it, and it was real cinched tight. Didn't even have to use the pneumatic jacks. Although I'm going to use those later, because you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to lift this Sala out here and move it. That's later. Here, let's take a look. It's really just, I don't know if you can see it, you can probably see I just tacked these screws right in here, and the other beam, those right there. So basically, I did these two beams side by side. This was the weak part in the floor, so it's not weak anymore. No spongy. This is solid. It'd be good for, you know, probably a long time. Those are teak. So let's take a look underneath there. Oh yeah, I don't know if you can see that, but yeah, it's those white boards. The two white ones are the ones that I replaced in this tiny little space. This is a water pipe. I have to crawl over that thing from that end all the way underneath there. You can see the little groove I cut out of it. And one of the reasons I didn't need to use the jacks was because, you know, when I cut that groove, here, let me turn this around. When I cut the groove, I cut it just a little over, you know, maybe 1/16 of an inch over what the height was. So when it went in, it was in a little bit like this, and I had to use my hammer to wham, 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 and straighten it out. So it was really pinched in there, and without pinching it, you know, too much, but it pinched it enough to put the boards back where they were, and enough for me to drill right through there and cinch it up. Although I did lose a couple of wood bits. One of them just sheared off in the teak, and then the second one I was being more careful, but at some point it got too tight or whatever, so it was all wobbled, it was bent. I mean, literally, the drill bit was bent. These are brand new bits. It was bent, and it was just the wood. All right, man. Well, hope you enjoyed that. I didn't, but mission accomplished. All right, man. Keep watching. Back at you.